This is Hollywood. The story of Norms. In 1949, Los Angeles native Norm Royce opened the first 24/7 restaurant in Southern California, a small diner located near the famed Hollywood corner of Sunset and Vine, which is no longer there. Norm's quickly became the neighborhood destination by delivering on its promise of great food, great service, and great value. Today, there are more than 20 locations across Los Angeles, Orange, and Riverside counties, with more on the way. With more on the way. Now, norms in pop culture, Jerry Seinfeld shot an episode at Norms in West Hollywood for his show Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. Jerry picked up his guest, Carl Reiner, in a 1960s Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud II and headed to Norms, which had been originally designed to resemble an auto showroom, complete with bucket seats. Men at a Certain Age on TNT, starring Ray Romano, Andre Barber, and Scott Bakula, claimed Norms as their character's favorite hangout. And Graham Nash of Crosby, Stills, and Nash wrote his autobiography. Wilde tells that he, Stephen Stills, and David Crosby would have breakfast at the Norms on Sunset during the recording of CSN's iconic debut album. Helen Mirren starred in the film Woman in Gold, and Ryan Reynolds in 2015 Norms on West Pico Boulevard, which is also no longer open, was used in both exterior and exterior shots. Norms was also mentioned in the third episode of the first season of American Horror Story. In the movie Drag Me to Hell, Christian, played by Allison Lohan, ponders her fate at Norms on La Cienega. Norms is also depicted in the 1964 painting Norms La Cienega on Fire by Edward Roche of the J. Getty Museum, acquired Mr. Roche's Streets of Los Angeles archives. Norms helped usher in a new era of casual family dining in Southern California. The friendly service and welcoming environment, along with the fresh quality meals at affordable prices, attracted following that has remained incredibly loyal. Today, Norms span across generations, and as it continues to grow in both presence and popularity, Norms remains the place where life happens. Norms is also a proud supporter of the communities that have played a vital part in the success over the last 70 years, whether it's partnering with Feeding America to help fight hunger or contribute to local schools and nonprofits. Norms remains committed to make caring the norm. Eldon Davis, Google, not Google, but you can Google Googie. Norms La Cienega in Los Angeles opened in 1957, remains the longest operating restaurant to date. The historic and cultural monument was designed during the popular Googie architectural craze that swept the nation in the mid-20th century. Eldon Davis of Arnett Davis New Love Architects in Santa Monica designed the location to feature upswept roofs, geometric shapes, and the bold use of glass, neon, and steel. The second largest operating Norms in Huntington Park opened in 1959, located on Slauson Avenue. Is known as a full exhibition of cooking design, which allows guests to enjoy a front row seat to observe the cooks in action. In 1991, Norms opened in Whittier with design inspired by the Googie architecture of previous locations. In fact, the restaurant was designed by the same firm responsible for the historic La Cienega location. Now, Norm's iconic sawtooth permanent sign, originally designed for the La Cienega location, continues the Googie trend. Founder Norm Roebuck and architect Eldon Davis actually drew the concept for the sign on a napkin. The original metal sign at La Cienega has letters that has washed, flashed a feature that only exists in a handful of other locations. As technology continues to evolve, as does NORMS Sawtooth. NORMS Claremont now boasts the first freeway pennant towering 100 feet high, and NORMS on Pico Rivera has the first digital pennant.